First at 4, another teenager is being charged as an adult after a deadly ambush of a 15-year-old in Springfield. Newly filed court documents say that 17-year-old Amaya Tannehill used Snapchat messages on March 11th to lure Miles Young out of his home. Tannehill now facing a second-degree murder charge. Investigators say she drove Young to an address on West Maplewood. Court documents show that Jeffrey Archaga chased Young in a ski mask while carrying a Glock-style pistol. A witness on FaceTime heard Young fall, followed by multiple gunshots. Young died from his injuries at the hospital. Archaga was taken into custody on March 31st in Webb City and is charged with first-degree murder and armed criminal action. Praise King was arrested on March 18th and is charged with first-degree murder.